Hey friends, welcome back to She's At It Again. I don't know about this year, but it just seems different. Normally we have cold weather at Christmas. Guess what? It's supposed to be 75 degrees here the day before Christmas. I don't know what Christmas Day holds, but I'm going to be ready for it. Let's go make some bougie lemonade. All right, first thing we want to do is take our lemon, and this is an organic lemon, and I've already washed it really well. We're going to take it. I want to cut that little end off. I don't need that in anything. We want to remove any seeds that are in this as well. Nope, you can't have this, Zoe. It's a lemon. Dogs don't eat lemons. I'm going to cut these again just to make sure. Oops, another part of the end. This lemon smells delightful. I bought these lemons here a while back thinking I need to make a video because I found this recipe and I was like, oh, that sounds really, really good. I want to share that with people. Well, then it started turning off cold weather and I thought, well, I've missed my opportunity. I'll have to find something else to use the lemons for. And then I saw the weather update. I guess this is my opportunity to share this with you. All right, we're going to use our Vitamix for this. I have my big canister. We're going to put all the lemon in there, including the peel, obviously. We're also going to put, you can use 5 or 6 dates. My dates are just average size, and I'm going to use 5 of those. This is what a date looks like on this inside. I'll show you what the package looks like. These are pitted, but if they're not pitted, the pit is really, really easy to get out. You basically just slice it open. These have cut already in. You slice it open, and it's just a long, slender piece in the center of it. Easy to get to. So 5 dates, a small piece of ginger. Here's what my knob of ginger looks like. And I'm just going to cut a tiny piece. I'm a big fan of the flavor of ginger, but if you get too much, it is just that. It's too much. I'm not going to bother with peeling too much of it. It looks just like this. Put that in there. We're going to get a dash of cinnamon. This is just bulk cinnamon I buy at my local Good Measure. And I would say this is less than 1/8 of a teaspoon. A splash of vanilla. This is homemade vanilla. We'll put maybe 1/2 teaspoon in there. A tablespoon of olive oil out of my big can. I have this sprayer now. Okay, this is cool. You push this button up and you can pour it out. But if you don't pour it out and you want to spray it, I'll just do this for showing you sake. How cool is that? I'll link the description to this. Or the link to this in the description. This is cool. It's a glass container, and they have all kinds, all colors, but I like this because it's a dark glass. I store it in the cabinet though, but I think this is pretty handy. We're going to get about a tablespoon of olive oil. Close it back up. A tablespoon of honey, and I'm using raw honey. This is from a local Kroger, and the clover honey just seems to have just a more pleasant taste. You can get wildflower honey, you can get clover honey. I find that clover honey just is a more mild and pleasant taste. I don't really know how to describe it other than that. Normally I'm not at a loss for words, but I am for this. But clover honey is just really nice, so I grabbed this jar. So about a tablespoon of honey. And I am going to put a teeny tiny bit of salt in there. When I say teeny tiny bit, I mean like a speck of salt. I want to offset all that sweetness from the dates and the honey. And this is just pink Himalayan salt. We're going to add 1.5 cups of water. That's what this looks like for now. And we'll run it through the Vitamix. Put the lid on tight. And we'll give it a go. I'm going to check this. You see my little helper over here? Zoe's about to fall asleep. Ooh, that smells delightful. Okay, that's pretty smooth. I don't know if you can tell that or not, but it is very, very smooth. I just want to make sure I don't have any lumps of anything in there. And plus, the Vitamix has such high RPMs, whatever you're processing in here is going to get warm. So we're going to pour this over ice in just a minute. But for right now, I just want to process it a little bit more. All right, I just have a glass bottle. This is what I buy organic juice to flavor my kefir water with, and I save the bottles. So we're going to put it in this. And the reason I want this jar as opposed to just a pretty little pitcher is because this has a lid on it, and I'll be shaking this back up. It has olive oil in it, and I know it's going to separate once I chill it, but I want to be able to shake it up before I serve it. But I'm going to give it a taste in just a minute anyway. All right, let me get some ice in a cup. Okay, here's our ice. Oh, goodness. Okay, this reminds me of a lemon icebox pie. I think I have lemon foam on my lips. Okay, this is really good. If you're going to have warm weather on your Christmas celebration this year, you might want to consider this. Skip the hot wassail and make some Bougie Lemonade. So I'll put the recipe in the description as always. Thanks for joining us. I hope you have an absolutely lovely Christmas, spending time with friends and family, and if not, with something fun on television or maybe watching YouTube videos. Thanks for joining us. And we look forward to sharing something again with you real soon. Bye, guys.